Yo, Random Ninja. Good to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Sorry for the delay there. Just came back from the doctor. My shoulder is all messed up. I don't know. Infection in my shoulder. Kinda hurts, but we'll be alright. But damn, does it hurt. Doing part 2 of the stream today. I already streamed in the morning. Might not stream for a long time tonight, but just wanted to continue playing a little bit. Speak with Mila. Alright, we're doing our class quest here. What is the meaning of this? Apologies, my lady, but I'm as much in the dark as you are. There was a tournament registrar who spoke with the Black Lotus on the matter. Not even the organizers have a full grasp of the situation. It isn't uncommon for combatants to withdraw from a match, but when it does happen, more often than not, something illicit is afoot. While some might consider default to be the sweetest word, I know what you do not. Nay, an unearned victory such as this rings hollow and brings you no satisfaction. As such, I have a mind to delve in what certainly prove by some dark. I have a mind to delve into what will certainly prove to be some dark places. Might I rely on your help? Good. To begin with, let us go and ask the tournament registrar about this conversation with Black Lotus. Yes, my lord. Black Lotus came and informed me that he no longer wishes to fight. This happened shortly after you entered the ante-room. I assumed he would follow suit, but instead he declared his withdrawal. Stunned as I was by the time I had gathered my wits and thought to ask for his reason, he had spun on his heels and left. He was headed in the direction of the Pearl Lane, I believe. If you wish to speak with him, I suggest you take a search there. We already leveled up our white mage, so we don't have to worry on that anymore. So I'm not going to do my daily roulette. We will, however, do the beast tribe dailies. And we'll go to the golden saucer as well. Hey Fluffy, welcome back. Well, I'd say it's time to come clean. Sharp as you are, you'd probably seen through my masquerade anyway. I did. Vexus, it's good to see you again. As myself, at any rate. Let me guess, you demand to know why I abandoned you at the arena. I'll tell you and more besides. But this stays between us, understood? Since we took care of business with Leovold and I left Ul'dah, I've been roaming the land like a proper vagabond. In the course of which I helped a child in need, you've already met the little scamp. I came upon him one day, all on his lonesome, his face cacked in earth, a war orphan, like so many out there. Upon learning what I did for a living, he decided that he must learn swordplay and begged me to teach him. Wouldn't take no for an answer, the stubborn bugger, and he's been following me around ever since. Now, those that came to me with threats, they mistook the boy for my own and took him hostage and demanded that I pull out on the tournament. If it were just my own head, I wouldn't think twice about risking it, but I won't gamble with someone else's life. The boy may not be flesh and blood, but he's in danger on my account, and here we are. What can I say? Spite on myself, I've taken to the rascal. I knew it was you from the moment we fought. Mila, my dear, you're as ravishing as ever. Spare me. All this time you couldn't bestir yourself to send a single goddamn letter? Easy on the anger now. It would be a right shame to line that beautiful face with wrinkles. That's neither here nor there. Now, tell me, why have you returned? As hasty as ever, too, I see. You must know, rumors has reached me of a free paladin named Vexus Jaeger whose skills were beyond compare. Precisely how far beyond compare had his skills become, I simply had to see. Nay, test for myself, so I made out my way back to Ul'dah. When I arrived, I learned that the prestigious Ul'Kop had been revived. If Vexus entered, I'd get my wish. If he doesn't, I just have to settle for winning the tournament and resuming my wanderings. With a little help from my old friend, I acquired an invitation and found myself suitably menacing full-face helm. Being something of a pariah, I wanted to be seen, you see. If you went through all that effort for the sake of fighting Vexus, why did you withdraw? Simply put, to make way for money. Not mine, mind you, but someone else. As you know, the tournament of this skill sees stupendous sums of coin moved. And here are some who'd stop at nothing to ensure it moves their way. Well, turns out the Black Lotus was standing between an especially unscrupulous crew and their fortune. And so they took my boy and threatened his life. Boy? Aye, well, it's a rather embarrassing tale. Let's save it for after I'm a few tankards in. Someone wants you to win Vexus at all cost. While I do not disagree with their choice of champion, their methods don't sit well with me. But I'm afraid these will have to wait. The danger hasn't passed. Though I did as I was told, they haven't kept their part of the bargain. I mean to mount a rescue, and for this I could use your help. I knew we could count on you. First of all, we must track down these match-fixing, child-abusing villains for the sake of haste. Let us split up and investigate. If you could ask after a shady sorts in these parts, I'll see to the nearby areas. A child? When the hell did he... She's still in love with him. Alright, let's check this wealthy citizen. Shady sorts taking wages in Ul'Kop. Haven't seen any myself. But safe to say, they're out here. It's Ul'Dah after all. Destitute citizen. Destitute citizen. What? You're here to laugh at me? Well, there's plenty around here hoping to strike it rich quick. Don't know any bookmakers myself. Don't have the coin for that, but someone's bound to. Skittish citizen. Gambling, match fixing, whatever you're talking about. Kidnapping. Oh gods, I've never met that they go that. Me and my big mouth. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Least I could do to clear my conscience. This black market bookmaker has no established base. The better to avoid the authorities. But right now, he has a lackey near the gate of Fall. Say to the fellow the words, doubt the truth, and he'll tell you where to go. Now leave me be. You didn't hear any of this from me. Pretty good, random. Thanks for asking. Well actually, no, I think that's a lie. I would say I do pretty well, but I've been feeling pretty lousy the last few weeks. Just being low on energy and kind of sickish as of late. Even now, my shoulder is infected. I've got an infection in my shoulder because of the fever I had. And, well, now I'm on antibiotics. But, all in all, I guess I'm still doing okay. Just wish I had a bit more better health at the moment. But it's something I'm willing to fix soon. Because I've got some more time for myself. Soon, starting in October. So I'm gonna start a healthier lifestyle. Get more sleep. And definitely eat more healthy. Maybe more exercise. But you know, we'll just keep going because that's all we can do at this point. There's some good times as well. It's just really my health right now. Which would be a bit better. Luckily Final Fantasy takes my mind off a lot of things, so there's that. Where are you gawping at? Piss off. With the challenge say, enter the password, doubt the truth to let the suspicious fellow know you're a customer. Case sensitive, I see. Ah, a customer. Collecting, are you? Then it's by the Sultan tree. Just so you know, might be a bit noisy. My mate's there, babysitting at the moment. Just gotta hang in for 2.5 more weeks, which we'll be able to. Then I can finally start relaxing a little bit. Taking a small break from work. Holiday. I'll start a keto diet. I'm bad at diets, but a keto diet has always worked for me. Because it still allows me to eat a lot of things that I like. I don't have to worry about how much I eat. It's not for everyone, but it definitely works for me. Yeah? What do you want? Your clothes, your boots, and your chocobo. You want my what? Whatever this clown is in him. Get him. It's a diet where you forgo, you basically stop eating carbs. Of course, there's a lot of carbs in a lot of things. But, yeah, basically, so no pasta, no potato, no rice, no bread. A lot of processed foods, but you can still eat a lot of meat, cheese, vegetables. And you don't have to worry about the quantities. So your body starts, like, most people, they take on a lot of carbs when eating. So when you exercise, etc., your body burns those carbs first, and then it switches over to burning fats. With keto, is since your body doesn't take any carbs, it starts burning. It starts using fat immediately. Even in daily life, it uses fat to get energy. It is quite a toll on the body, though, for the body to draw energy from fat, because it's easier to draw energy from carbs. But you know, carbs is basically what's making most of the people fat nowadays. So carbs is, I mean keto. You don't take carbs, so you burn fat easier, and your body doesn't get the energy from carbs because you have none. So it switches over to burning fats. The first 2 weeks are gonna be hell. Like, you feel like a zombie. But once your body gets used to it, it's called ketose. I'm not sure what it's called in English. It enters a certain state where it's getting used to it. And after that, you actually feel a lot better. You get like lots of energy, start losing weight quickly. Sometimes it goes too quick, so you have to be careful. Some people have to stop with keto because they're losing weight too fast, which is also not good. But I could basically eat a pork chop in the morning, a hamburger in the afternoon, and a T-bone steak in the evening, and I'd still lose weight. Because there's hardly any carbs in meat if it's not processed. If it's normal meat and unprocessed meat, there's hardly any carbs in it. So you can eat meat all day. It's fat. There's a fat in there, but that doesn't matter because your body's already switched over to burning fats for energy. So it doesn't matter if it's a little fatty food, as long as there's no carbs in there. You should check it out. Keto. Keto. So K-A-T-O. Doesn't work for everyone though, but it definitely works for me. The child is unharmed. Uncle Aldi, I'm sorry. If only I was stronger. There's nothing a little training won't fix. By the way, have you thanked Vexus yet? Oh, right. Thanks for saving me, Vexus. At first I thought you were one of the crooks. You're really a nice person. Oh, you're really strong as well. I'm gonna train hard so I can be strong, so I can too be strong and look after myself. You know, and a little bit more exercise just to get my my energy levels up again. Allow me to thank you also, my friend. Lest you wonder, I hadn't been idle either. I managed to find a solid evidence implicating the Excel Swords Ode. Our friend, whom you saw having a chat with, the breastplates have been alerted to shenanigans and they'll trouble us no more. It's something I have to at this point, really. You know, I can tell my lifestyle's pretty unhealthy. So in order to get a pretty healthy lifestyle, lose some weight, get more energy, start exercising more, keto is a good thing for me, because I know it worked. I've done it in the past. Wait, did that boy just call you uncle? Aye, well, I'm a little too far gone to be his playmate. What of it? Wait a minute, don't tell me you assumed he was, you know. That certainly explains your black mood. To prevent any misunderstanding, he isn't mine. I chanced to help him, and we became fast friends, is all. Oh? Oh well. It's not like I care or anything. It's just, given how long you were gone, I wouldn't have been surprised, is all. Takes a lot longer to grow this big. This is nothing to laugh about. Ah, but it is. At any rate, all's well that ends well. Just a pity the dream match between me and Vexus could not be... Don't be so quick to give up. You're evidence that you were being threatened, have you not? I believe there's a good chance they will still make it happen. I mean, the idea is to lose like I mean, it's gonna be a long project, you know, I'm not gonna be like a fit in a month. I wanna lose like about 35 to 40 kilos, if I'm not mistaken, that's like near 100 pounds. Which is more than would be necessary, but that would be my goal. I think I'd need to lose about 60 pounds, but I'm gonna set my targets on 100. If I calculated that correctly. It's around 40 kilos, so you can Google that if it's kilos to pounds. I think it was times 2.5, so that would be around 100. The World Cup generated such excitement at the Colosseum as not seen in generations. The organizers would have to hopelessly fool to forgo chance to crown... Wait, what? The organizers would have to be hopeless fools to forgo the chance to crown it off with a grand finale? I will launch a formal petition in my capacity as a guild master. The match will take place, just you watch. Ha! That's my Myla. As brilliant as you are beautiful. First sword's good for a word, my friend. Our match is guaranteed thing. When we finally meet in the arena, let us hold nothing back. No hard feelings if I win, yeah? Oh yeah, no, it's doable. It's gonna be a long while, but, you know, the first steps are always the hardest. I will go and entrust the young one on the care of the brass plates. Pray come and see me at the guild afterwards. Once I get past the initial stage, then yeah. I'll get there. You know, just because my energy levels have been really low lately, I figured, yeah, now's the time to really get back into shape. And I've actually got I've got a pretty long holiday away from work, so it's a good way to start that keto diet, because you're gonna feel pretty bad the first 2 weeks, and it's really hard to do while still working, because most of the people will either call sick or take a leave from it first before they start it. And since I have a leave, I figured, okay, now's the time to do it. It's not the most cheapest. It's not the cheapest diet though, because you're eating a lot of meat, and meat is usually one of the most expensive things to eat in the grocery store. So, you know. But yeah, we're gonna do it. And at first you need to check what's processed and what's not processed. Things that you might have thought were healthy, you will not be able to eat because it's processed. Not all the meat inside the grocery store is unprocessed either. Like, I could eat some sausages, but you have to be careful which sausages, because sometimes they add so much shit in there. It's still unhealthy. I can eat lots of vegetables. Fruits I have to watch out with though, even though fruits are healthy. Fruits have a lot of sugars in them, which are carbs. My thanks, Vexus. With your help, not only were we able to save Aldous' boy, we may spare the tournament of an unceremonious end. All that remains is to convince the organizers to host a final. Knowing them, though, I won't require much convincing. On the subject of the boy, I would thank you to keep my little misunderstanding to yourself. Now then, I will be about my business. Until such a time the match is confirmed, take what rest you can. You will need it. Alright, what is this, level 70? Yeah. Ooh, nice, we get a Passage of Arms. I like that skill. And we got our new armor set. Nice, we can already wear that. That's better than what we have, so we can pass this armor set over to our retainer. Myla looks at you with a twinkle in her eye. It's official, Vexus. The Colosseum has agreed to host the Yule Cup final anew. In the interests of maintaining excitement, things are already in motion. Lest you wonder, Odd has been apprehended by the breastplates and cannot hinder his proceedings. Aldous has been informed and makes ready even as we speak. We should likewise see to the owner preparations. When all is in order, the tournament register will escort you through the arena. Suffice it to say, I shall be cheering you on from the viewing gallery. Good luck, Vexus, and give Eldis a kiss for me when the rim of your shield. Damn! Shield bash. Right. This is it, my lord. No more changes of sudden plans. Are you ready to proceed? Let's go. I mean, I'm high enough level, so I'm getting synced. The only thing that's lower is my gear right now. But it's still, it's still decent. It's still doable. Because I'm like level 270 item gear, and the gear we get is 290, so I don't think we're too far off. Naoki Yoshida and Genlins, and 2 announcers. Ladies and gentlemen, finally at long last, the moment you've all been waiting for. In here, the World Cup final. Oh, he's wearing his helmet. Before this starts, I want to know something. Is it true Black Lotus is actually Eldis, the Sword of Nald? What? Black Lotus? I must ask you to remove your helm. Balls, balls. It really is them. What'll happen now? Nothing will happen, that's what. Once expelled, a gladiator may not fight in the Colosseum again. There'll be no match. Aye, that's right. All this time it was me. I'm the last person who needs to be reminded of my own banishment. If you wish to call off the final, then so be it. I'll not argue. Nonetheless, ask you this. Will you not let Vexus and I fight? We promise to give you a match that the bards shall sing songs of. Oh, come on. One of the greatest swordsmen of our age is about to cross swords with a fabled hero. You have to even think about it. Everyone here must be aching to see them fight, is it not so? If there is any indication of dishonest conduct, I shall take his hat myself. If given a chance, I say, remember the incredible performance they've given us this far, and imagine how much finer it will be. The first sword speaks true. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. We'll be crying shame to have it end like this. Aye, listen to Myla. I came here for a final and I want one, dammit. Me too. I've watched Eldis since I was a lad, and I want to watch him fight again. Let it happen. Rules be damned. Well, we're gonna have to ask the Sultan. You have no objection, Vexus? None. Let's kick ass. I must confess that I too have awaited that match with a bated breath. There will be enough time afterwards to revisit past misdeeds. There you have it, Eldis. You have the blessing of all present. Including the Sultan. Sultana. Don't ever change, Mela. Come, Vexus. Your opponent is a Sword of Null. Still got that fancy sword with him. So do I. Flaming sword. Flame on. Duty commenced. Ah, get wrecked. I think I was supposed to stun him or something. Quite a fight, this one. Remember, this is sort of null you're facing. Let's see if you can outlast me. Alright, let's see it now. Down he goes. And the champion of the old cup, the greatest swordsman in the realm, is Vex Jaeger. Let's go. I mean, was there ever any doubt? This is the last Paladin quest I've done, because I've never gotten into the next expansion. And this is the last Paladin quest of Stormblood, because it's level 70. A magnificent performance from start to finish. Such exquisite blade work I have seldom beheld. Now then, perchance you've heard the champion would be awarded a rare tome, one which holds the secret technique of the first captain of the Sultan's Sworn. Papa Sean, if you would be so kind. Ahem. If I might speak plain, your grace. The tome does not exist. What? I'll be damned. Well, well. I see what you did there, Master Papa Sean. You revived not only the Sultan Sisigan's tournament, but his vision as well. Seems a history lesson is in order. During his reign, Sultan Sasigan ul Sisigan invited the swordsmen of all lands to Ul'dah to fight with his own elite tournaments. In time, such tournaments came to attract sellswords, giving rise to a notional institution, the grand diversion that is the Colosseum. While that was a defining development for Ul'dah, historians believe that in bringing together expert swordsmen, the Sultan's true intent was to advance the gladiatorial arts. But when the balance of power shifted away from the royalist, the royal house lost access to enormous funds needed to host grand tournaments. Alright, Random. Good luck at work, man. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, probably won't be streaming for a very long time tonight. Gonna get some rest. Already had an early stream this morning. But yeah, I'll continue for a little bit. Appreciate the lurk, buddy. The revival of the Yule Cup, the promise of a non-existent prize, all of it was an emulation of the Sultan Sasigan's vision. You're most perceptive, Aldous. The true purpose in bringing together the highest names in the swordsplay was to rise the gladiatorial arts higher, as the Sultan once did. And though we walk in his footsteps, our destination lies a little further, for it is my hope that not only the Ul'dah, but Eorzea as a whole is strengthened. From the Garlean menace to the beast tribes and their primals, the realm is faced with numerous threats. If we are to protect our home and loved ones, we must keep our blades sharp and shields strong. Forgive me, your grace. Had you known there was neither a tome nor technique, I fear you would not consent to the tournament. Should have consulted me from the first, as it stands. We must needs another way of rewarding our champion. My dear Vexus, speak unto me your desire. I should do mine utmost to bestow it. Let's go for a pardon for Aldous. A noble request befitting your kind-hearted self. Ere I granted, however, there is one thing I would know. Am I given to understand you were sentenced to exile for being party to bribery? Is this true? It is, your grace. I see. Very well then. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Ul'dah, do hereby absolve you of all crimes. Just like that. Our fair nation has need of men of strength and skill, now more than ever. It would be unconscionable to cast you aside. And to Champion Vexus, I offer here my joyous congratulations. Your victory this day shall remain in our hearts and minds. Though the tournament has come to a close, I pray that all of you shall ever strive to raise your art higher, for all the good of the realm. I'm just curious about that gear look. What is it going to look like? That might have been the highest gear I've worn so far in any of my characters. I think that was what I had when I ended my playtime on my older character. You're even stronger than Uncle Aldi. If I'm going to challenge you one day, I'm going to have to train extra hard. To think that such a motive existed for the tournament, we gladiators too must endeavor to do our part for the greater good of the realm. Hear, hear, my dear. But the things one must do to arrange a simple match with Vexus, judging by how quickly he improved in my short time away, had we fought but a few days earlier, I'd like to think I would have come on top. So I'm good to return to the Colosseum? You have your Grace's personal endorsement. I'd say that's about as good as one can get. As a finalist in the Old Cup, you would draw decent crowds. We'd be glad to have you back. Ha! Never dreamed that this day would come. Well, I suppose I'll resume my wanderings. What? That was what I was wondering. What? You're giving a royal pardon, yet you're leaving Ul'dah again? Mila, you watched Vexus and I fight. With all my training during my travels, all the hardships I subjected myself to, I was no match for him. This playing I still want for experience, for knowledge and skill, and I won't be at peace until I gain it. Surely you understand this. Yeah, but... Worry not, Mila. I will visit whenever I can. After all, there's a filly back home who whinnies insistently after me. He means you. And you, my free paladin friend, not only did you oblige me with a match, you rescued my boy and defended my honor besides. For that, I cannot thank you enough. I learned much more from our encounter, and I should be glad if you get something else out of it as well. Keenly, I do look forward to our next meeting, when we can simply square off with no complicating factors to distract us. Right, quest complete. Crossing swords with the realm's finest has raised to greater heights. Passage of Arms. Right, so the next quest will be available during Shadowbringers. Like a Knight in Shining Armor 3. The heck is that? I do have a tie attached to my head. Okay, I'm gonna hide that one again. Okay, that doesn't look too bad actually. Can live with that. No! No, this is already stronger than my relic weapon. No! No, I don't want to. Already? Man, I'd hope that could last a little bit longer than that. Man, it's already been replaced. That was a new record. Man, we haven't even reached the, like, main quest level 61 and we've already replaced my relic weapon that I've been farming for. True, true. I mean, I'll keep him anyway. That's like, I'm not gonna get him removed, but yeah. Savage Might, Savage Aim, that one goes there. This is Savage Might, that one goes there. I'll keep on to this gear for now. Most of this gear here. Until we can do our retainers, but they're still on a quest for now. It's gonna take a while. Won't be this stream. Yeah, 8 hours, definitely not this stream. Then I'll give them the new armor, I can sell the rest. Foundation. Let's go to the gold saucer. And I got the achievement, you know, and we did the content, and that was what it was about for me. Just doing the content at least once. Just a shame, like, it's already been replaced. That was so quick. I remember I had the original relic from A Realm Reborn. I was carrying that one around a lot longer. But I was like level 60 or something. Like, I couldn't do all the class quests in a row. The thing with the Paladin class quest is that they're all in Ul'dah. You never leave Ul'dah, that's it. Or like, well, maybe Eastern Phandalin at most, but... So it's really easy to complete. Because I was already high enough level to get all the quests. So, you know, normally you don't get it this quickly. That was the main thing, I suppose. Okay, 984. So that's 21. That's 1,000. I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, that was the highest we could get, so that's good. $720, not too bad. I was hoping for a 1, 2, 3 there. Again, the highest score on the card. Ooh, now it could be this one or this one. Let's go diagonally. Oh, no. Neither was the jackpot, so that's okay. How long till the next thingy event? Because we're at 2 out of 3, so I kind of want to complete it. Oh yeah, we did get this one now though. That's a cool, cool tech, cool ability. Honestly though, I'm running out of space. We got wings. Wings for day. That one lasts a long while though. Area of land has been granted protection, reducing damage taken for all who enter. Yeah, so if you stand behind me, this area you get reduced damage. Is it reduced or do I take all damage? Increases block rate to 100% and creates a designated area cone behind you, which party members will only suffer 85% of damage inflicted. Okay, so I absorb 15%. Effects end upon using another action or moving, including facing a different direction. Cancel auto attack upon execution. Just gonna talk to the gatekeeper. I think it's at 8 o'clock, let's see. Cliffhanger? 8 o'clock. Yeah, okay, there we are. I was over at the wrong square. Duration 8 seconds. It grants Knight's Resolve. Reduces damage taken by 15%. Grants Knight's Benediction. Gradually restores HP. Cure potency. Duration of gauge. Okay. Work Sentinel. Hallowed Ground. We got this one and then we can pop this one. Reduces target party damage by 10%. Increases damage reduction by another 10 if the Rampart is active. Grants Knight Resolve to the target. Reducing damage taken by 10%. Grants Knight's Benediction. Okay. I wonder if those are shared, actually. Intervention, Holy Shelter. Cliffhanger, there we go. And it's 8k and 3k, nice. Alright, we got that one out of the way. Gotta go with that one, but before we do that, I'd like to go to the kobolds and do their quests. mean, like is a big word, but we need to do them. Just to get them out of the way. Nobody does these anyway. Like I said, like I've always said, they're either already done, or they just can't be bothered with it. So that was one of the quests we already had completed, basically. Because we've been farming with Atmas here for a while, I suppose. How's your Atma farming going, Fluffy? Were you able to get all 12 of them yet? Here's another one of those turn-in quests. We got that one as well. Wow, this guy has all the quests now. Holy moly, that's a lot. Carrying a live bomb. Watch out, people. It's gonna blow. Right, let's blow this joint. Need to deliver the other bomb as well that he had. Dangerous delivery, let's see. It's all the way up there. How much experience do we still need? Yeah, we're not going to be able to get trusted with the kobolds just yet. How much do we need? We need 250, give or take. So that's probably two dailies. 2 rounds of dailies, I mean. Oh yeah, I do have to go in there. I wasn't sure. Opening the pressure valve. There we go, and yeet the bomb in there. How many Atmas do you have, Fluffy? Are you still doing the Atmas right now? That's a big chicken. It's a zoo. What do you mean target on the range? The thing was bugged. It was right in front of me. Bombs away! Alright, there's one more thing we have to blow up, which is right here. Misery loves company. Your mount can fly no higher. I know, I know. Right, bombs away. Yeah, and I think the rest of them are here, so now everything is complete. There we go. I guess we can switch to White Mage, why not? Let the White Mage turn in. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 60, 74, 88, 98, 102, 112, 122, 132, 100, that's not enough. So we're gonna not be able to make it. 132, so if we do all the wait, let me double calculate. That's 132, so I did math right. We'll end up at 494. Literally one quest away. That's okay then, we'll do extra quests for the kobolds. And I guess that on that day we'll also do a bunch of Ixali quests. So next time we'll do 9 of these, 3 of these. Then after that we do 1 of this, get trusted, do 9 Sahagin quests, and then 2 Ixali quests. That's what it looks like, at least. Nice. Robin is already level 42. Another viewer and a friend of mine from the Netherlands. He's technically the only member beside me. We have Atlanta Verity, but as you can see, 521 days, and she's level 1. 2. Not these ones. Let's go with the higher ones. So that's 60. Okay, that would mean next roulette, so probably Saturday, we'll also get their rank up. Let me check. Main quest. Best serve with cold steel. Alright. Paralysis spot. Alright, that one's taken care of. Where is that one? Hiding in a little alcove. Yo, General Knox, how you doing, buddy? Good evening to you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Glad you can make it. Oh wow, this tunnel is blocking my view so badly. Here we go. We've managed to make a little bit of progress into Stormblood so far. We did the Paladin quest, so we, even though we just set foot in Stormblood, we're already done with all the Paladin quests for the expansion of Stormblood. Which is hence why we're now wearing this new getup here. Unfortunately, my weapon was already better than the relic weapon I was farming, so I already replaced it. That's pretty bad, though. I mean, yeah, no, it is what it is. And we are just finished up with the relic weapon, or not the relic weapon, the daily quests. So we can continue with the main story now. Best of Wednesdays, half the work week is done. True, very true. Just 2 more days to go. I'm usually free on Wednesday, because I've got appointments that I need to visit. Another appointment I did today, though, was visiting the doctor. Because my shoulder was hurting like crazy, because I had a flu, so I'd figured it was, I keep forgetting the English word for it. I had a feeling it was bursitis inflammation, and well, that's basically what the doctor confirmed. So just got to give my shoulder a little bit of rest. Normally do quite a bit of heavy lifting during work, So I reckon it was the fever along with the heavy lifting that caused an infection. So right now, no more lifting. So just taking it easy at work for the couple 2 days. It just feels weird. That was it. Like I was more concerned about the weird feeling. Like the pain is bearable. It just felt weird. And since I come from a family that has known problems with veins and heart and vein issues, I thought I'd double check with the doctor. Luckily I'm healthy. Sort of. Sort of. So just an infection to the shoulder. So I can't complain. You know, there's worse things out there. I was gonna say, what do you mean can't execute it this time? What kind of baloney is that? I remember carrying this weapon for a long time. The high steel cat's bulger. As long as you can push your keyboard and move the mouse, it's fine. Exactly. No, I just need to rest it, really. Like normally I don't stream. I only stream 2 days a week, so I don't think, because I'm resting my arm. My arm is flat. It's just resting my arm, so I don't think I'm overburdening it. I was like, why am I aggroing everything? I just realized I'm still as my white mage. My white mage is just like 61. So, paladin it is. What? Can't change my classes again. There we go. Hello, Robin. All went to plan then? Good. Our scouts reported a unit escorting the prototype weapon has left Castellium Veladona. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests of honor to arrive. That's a weird Magitech, though. Oh, it's that guy again.
Things looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once! Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Yeah, like that went well last time, right? Let's try again. I'm even stronger now than I was.
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush. Attack! Damn you!
I think I'm supposed to kill this thing first.
Now I've gotcha.
Rub on stinking Grinwall. At least say stinking the Magitech.
You'll be weeping blood!
Oh, there goes Raubon with his limit break.
Of the raging bull!
I was gonna say, that thing is tough though. He who fights and runs. What the? Who in the hells are you? Real amigo, let none escape. Self-destruct sequence. Hurry up. Secret weapon. You're up next, Grinwolf.
miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap. You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye, run and tell your viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo! Yeah! Yeah!
Wow, one of those voice actors went all in. That one was loud. Well, we did it. Well done, all of you. I call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of El Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Camp. It was Marshal Taupin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I have no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. Yeah, so even though Raubon only has one arm, he's still a beast. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle. Onago, I'll leave the silence in your care. We shall return to the castrum then. Vexus, Mistress Leveilleur, once more you have my thanks. As Master Camp said, until the next battle. I'd heard about the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for helping out there. Oh, decline. White mage. Okay, so what are we looking for? What are we going for? I don't need a new weapon. Well, let's just go with a quick tongue. Right, next quest. Let fill your hearts with pride. Now is ready to return to Rhalgr's Reach. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's go back to the Reach. Well, let's go. That's immediately done already. Okay, interesting. So we can get a shield here again. It's definitely weaker than what we have, even though for some reason it doesn't tell us anymore. Are off for the trouble? Wait, what is that? Oh, that's my white mage quest. Also, oh, we had to go to Rhalgr's Reach. My bad. Let's teleport. Alright, Monago. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation. For that, we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value cannot be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than a single victory, the beginning of a campaign by united Eorzea to drive the Garlemans from our lands. Promises and platitudes might not without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha! To think the last time the Garlean troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure. It gives me the heart to see that despite the acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread the word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banner, just you wait and see. Vexus, Alice, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. I should have turned that in as my white mage. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm paladin right now. Right, so what next? Now, I guess we do the other main quest that we had. There we go. Journey to the Peaks. I forgot we had that other main quest. I'm like, okay, so what now? No more quests?
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Journey to the Peaks. We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far the Imperials are concerned, it's not more than a testament to the savage impulses of our lever race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The villages to the east, keep watch for patrols as we move. There's two villages here, Alagiri and Alagana. They're in Imperial's sight, that's a mercy. Alagana's due east, past the bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. Let's see if I can get that to the south. That Ever current. $246 southeast. There's an upside down pyramid. It's Gurgains. Must be up. Oh, there we go. I was going to say it must be up here somewhere. It's probably up there somewhere. I can fly! I can fly! Guess I can't. At 94 yelms to the northeast. Somewhere in this village. I reckon it's up the ridge somewhere. There it is. I knew it. Knew it was going to be on the ridge somewhere. Too obvious. So tune the Eve right, so we don't have to walk here again. Get the chocobo keep out of the way. Alright, let's talk to Mefrit. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. There's nothing to do while we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do, but as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking the volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If that's the truth, then there should be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders, claiming allegiance to the resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in a village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned down to the ground. No, you might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. Know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women willing to fight. I really need to learn how to switch to White Mage before turning in a quest. Mefrit would like to introduce you to the village elder. Ragenfrit, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Already got quite a few level 60 quests complete. Hello, Regenfrit. Don't know you, traveler. You're a merchant. Well, not if I much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send a word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Malagana, and I wouldn't know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Mefrit. I see. I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men, and left with many more. Such is the rumor, is it true? You lit a fire in the hearts and dangled a dream before their tired eyes, and now you came to steal away what few remain? The Griffin was a traitor and a madman. We had no part in the schemes. We made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, gold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. Aye, I hate the bastards with every fibre of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrit. I can't. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Leave us be, and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. We've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't, because it is my village too. My home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait. I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext, and I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. By Relgar, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know you were still alive, and I never thought you would come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we gotta carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, got no right to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much as your home as it is mine. Alright, thanks for dropping by, General Mox. See you next time, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you're gonna do. And yeah, appreciate the support. Cheers. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. I mean, that was to be expected. Alright, so there's a green check mark, so that means it's almost quest complete. So let's switch to White Mage. Can we get anything else equipped? No. Mefrit. Could have been handled better, but what done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Regenfrit might help us recruit some of his people. That clearly isn't going to happen. For to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they got, and see if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Alright, what do we have? That's a paladin. Okay, let's get PUD. Here the main quest splits up into Hard Country and Death by 1,000 Rocks. Right, how about you? Griseldis. Griseldis is here, but her mind is elsewhere. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for the folk down under luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk in the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially on cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea what helps with it, though. I need to grind it, Chapuli Horn and Hornbill Talon for a blend. Huh? You'll go and get some for me, just like that. You needn't trouble yourself so. Don't worry. We're on a mission. Got an Angry Corel here. Angry Corel regards you with suspicion. A new phase in Alagana, huh? What would you ask of me then? He looks like he could handle a bulver or two. A stranger and a generous soul besides. Bollocks, there's nothing more suspicious than a good cemeterian. On the other hand, if you're an Imperial agent, I'd expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, I take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's been working by the rocks by Grim and Annette. He's got something for me, can you go and get it? Right then, Frightened Corell is his name. Ask him for his leftovers, he ought to understand. Right, so let's do a few quests. So we got one here, got one there. Death by 1,000 rocks. There's a Chapuli. Was that a large cricket? Oh, kinda looked like a cricket. Okay, that's one. Butterfly, level 60 butterfly. What stuff did we unlock again after level up? 8, 10. Okay, so we need 2 ranks before we can get a new expansion for our chests. I wonder if it's just one chest though. I don't exactly remember. Like, one of the last things I remember from the main story is... I'm not gonna spoil that, actually. But I know very well... Like, I have one scene in mind that I know very well. I still remember very well. And I think that's, like, pretty much the last part we've gotten to. Or I've gotten to in the past. Right, there's the Frightened Corell. See what he has for us. Need some leftovers, buddy. For the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in the steppe, but so be it. It's all in the sack over yonder. They'll be bleeding heavy, might you? So be careful when you pick them up. There you go. Unconscionably heavy sacks. Oh, good thing we can teleport. What does it say? The fee is waived when? When using an Aephorite ticket. Okay, well we don't have an Aephorite ticket. Or we have the decreased cost. Sure beats walking. Exploring also gives a ton of experience, so maybe we should explore as a white mage until we actually have to fight. Because it gives 58k, 48k. Ah, the new face. You have my leftovers. Which is more than the quest gives, actually. Huh? Well, you actually went and brought me the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's salt pepper for making fire sand. In case you're curious what it's all for, the rocks by the lakes have got a good deposit. It ain't hard for a brother to pass for any plodding quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off the sides to bundle up and sell to the settlers what trade with the resistance. It's a living and a way of fighting back besides, or a way of spitting in the Garlean's eyes for putting our fathers in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive though. If he were alive, he'd need be long for this world if we're caught fighting for the resistance, so this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know, that's all. That we know why you're here. And even though we can't join, we wish we could. Alright, and then Griselda's. You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? Well, we got your items. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like this, you'd never think people would actually... This country's hard on its people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. That man's good for one lesson, you know? Whereas a live one. You with the Resistance, right? Suppose there's no reason need to tell you then? My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. Then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel. Or so they said. Not that I've made a difference that I fought back. I knew where the lot of them were about the moment the Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. And by the time I limped back to the hut, it was there, too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I imagine. Help them too if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. A life more ordinary. Let's see, we got a lot of experience, some gold. What about the items? Elegant Sandals of Healing. Let's compare that to what we have currently. No. It's not better. It's lower, actually. So we'll go with the Heaven's Eyes. Meffred is hard at work trying to win over the villagers of Alagana. Ah, there you are, Vexus. Been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping up into the village unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not so much, but I thought there are a few tricks to better hide what little food they've got left. How's these getting along, by the way? You think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl? Assuming they remember her, that is. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? What were you when we were being ground out under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of this bastard's wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, dating us to help the poor unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave, all of you, before you bring a cohort down on all of us. And don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. If you truly have any love for it too, you keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. This isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Meffred. Right, let's talk to Meffred. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame him, given what happened at the wall. Thought I might be able to appeal to him as a fellow. don't know. But if anything, I just made them angrier. I haven't lived like they have. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, at least. I ran too, aye. But if I hadn't, I'd never met the Vexes or the rest of you. We might not be here today, in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choice, nor will I apologize for them. That's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone! Anyone! We need help! I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on! Ricotta! He... the Tributum! And the bloody rat men! They... Damn it all! You there, take a deep breath and tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tributum's due soon, and we were taken into the Imperials when the Gurgan attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came, and listen. Wakata's one the only family I've got. If I lose him, my... cigarette. The Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. We gotta go after him. If there's even a chance our brother's still alive, we have to try. Right. Okay, that's quest update complete, so let's switch right mage. You're right, Lise. We gotta help him. If it's not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. Guardians won't suffer an excuse if they're late. Sandals. We had a better one, right? Yeah. Okay, back to Paladin. Meffred understands that you must act quickly to save Orkata. Orkata is being held somewhere in the ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Gurgan bandits. That's about covers it then. Be prepared to fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure a lot of them. Yeah, we were just there. That's where we got the Ever thingy. Color of an angry Gurgan. I call them Gurgans. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but they'll always be Gurgans to me. The ones you pickle and put them in a jar and brine. Gherkins. Surveying the land. Please, let me go. I'm begging you. I don't want to die. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the ziggurat. Who dares come loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. Move it, Gherkin. We knew it came to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. Alright, moving up. There's Wakata. With our chocobo. There's chocobo. Your saver, Krana. By Relgar, what did I even do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I've hardly make a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him. Get on your chocobo and run. Wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's going to be alright. Your sister? Oh, Roger be praised. She's safe, and you lot fought your way up here just for me. I think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the Gurgan return in force. You still have the Tributum? Oh God, the Tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What? Right now? In your condition? You don't understand. You were given a warning last month before being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. Speak with Lise, right on top of the cigarette. Don't even go down. Okay. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Switch back to Paladin. Lise. Lise has never been one to ignore her conscience. The Black Wolf's pups. Listen, Vexus, Mefrit, I think we need to go after Rakrata. Wait, you better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that, and I don't want to interfere. I just want to see what it makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can pick up his trail. Okay, we're gonna try and fly with our chocobo again. Let's see if we can this time. Fly! Flap your wings! Flap, 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 flap. That's so much damage. Well, he missed a sec. Upon closer inspection, you find nothing of interest. No, that wasn't his, apparently. How about there? Rotting vegetables, maybe. On closer inspection, you find nothing of interest, okay? Maybe that one then. Chocobo feather. Well, he had a chocobo, so... In the dirt, you spy a chocobo feather. Any luck? Well, we found a feather. Or I found a feather, I suppose. Chocobo feather, is it? Aye, by my reckoning it came from Rakrata's bird, in which case... The collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find them soon enough. Any minute now. Expect he'll become thundering around the bend. Hear that? Get over it. Quickly now.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tribute.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, no, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alamegans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit! And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
I think those are Alamegans themselves. They surrendered themselves or something. I heard the commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see their own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy, but they made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Yeah, like I said, they're Alamegans. Homeward bound. Therefore, there's no wish to linger unnecessarily. Okay, so that's an upgrade actually. It's better than our current staff. So we'll take the staff in this case. Watercroft's alive and the tribute to him is being paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana and tell Regan Frit his man's got the job done. Oh, a few side quests opened up. Never mind, I'm just going to teleport. go check out these side quests for a second. So we have Ansgar here. Ansgar's worried about the village water supply. Good evening, lad. You look like you can hold your own in a fight. Would you mind lending me a hand? Once upon a time, Melagana was known for her quarry and the stone produced. However, a string of problems combined to put an end to that. One such problem facing us right now is the concerns to local water supplies. Quarrying requires a huge amount of water, which becomes awfully dirty in the process. Should this water find its way to the reservoir next to the village, we'd lose our only source of clean drinking water. Though if we had an vanilla core to make that free, we could easily purify the water. I'd like to slay 3 destiny unless and bring back their cores. You should find them some to the south. Alright. Let's talk to Regan Frid, I suppose. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Our crowd told me everything, how you fought with the Gurgans and saved his life. For all good it did. We saw what happened when he met the Skulls, how they beat him to death. Half to death. We could have stopped him. I reckon you could. Frit's a warrior, as is your comrade. You're strong, like your father, that much is plain. But I thank Rogar you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Rakral and his sister would have been branded insurgents. It's not a whole lot of us. Bones heals, scars fade, but dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more that can be said, only for the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right, you grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I admit I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that I apologize. I know that you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens is my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may see it, but she doesn't mean it, nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox too. If she set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it in the same end. Speak with Mefrit. Well, she took it better than anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. Did we unlock any triple triumphs here yet? No. Hidden Hearth. Alright, let's talk to this guy for a second. Or female. Hidden Hearth is searching for someone willing to do a spot of hard labor. Would you be up for doing some heavy lifting on my behalf? One of the wheels came clean up my cart the other day. You'll find 4 sacks of storage area. Give them to my sister, Benfront. She works at Byron's Bread. Alright, we'll do that in a second. Do we go in here? No, this doesn't open. So where's the stuff she wants us to get then? Oh, can't go in there either. Nor that one. Yeah, there is an upper level. With a quest, Galen. Galen's house is somewhat breezier than usual. Would you mind giving me a hand? I've got not long left. It's the least you could do. I've been living in this house ever since I got married. It was never in what I would call good nick, but it's mine. However, recently a huge crack appeared in the wall. I repaired it myself, but I don't have any necessary materials. Do an old woman a favor and slay 3 earth sprites. You'll find some by the ziggurat. Bring back their course and we'll see that this house can be fixed. We'll see if this house can't be fixed. Right, so what we needed to pull is here probably, yep. Tavnarian limestone. That's 1 bag. It's 2 bags. It's 3 bags. And 4. Where'd Lise go, though? Homeward bound. Okay, so that's that one. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have put up with it day after day. After day. I'm not completely naive, you know. Didn't expect him to storm a castrum with the pickaxes and shovels, whatever it was. Nor did I expect Recruta to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their plan, or their pain. I barely remember this place, or even my own father's voice. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran. The look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Elise. I'd be looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. Wasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering over here with all the others. Didn't even think to go after Recruta, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. I'm truly cared for my people. I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. You're asking to join the resistance. When you put it like that, I suppose I am. It's not just me. There are others I know I've been thinking about for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but... If your heart bleeds for Alamigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more welcome at Rolgar's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when you're ready. Alright, we found a little group that can join us. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just... thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Well, not yet. We got some side quests to take care of. And once we turn those in, then we'll see if we can return to the Reach. Get my chocobo out so it can help me damage. Okay, that's one done. We got here an honest day's work. Got business with you, have you? Thank you. Been wondering what sister would get these to me. I know you must be tired, but would you mind scattering these limestone around the field here? I'll throw you extra for the work, of course. Open up the sacks you brought here and scatter the limestone evenly all over the field. I'm trying to grow some crops here. Must be hard trying to grow something here. It's all sand. I guess there's a little bit of grass here and there. Fine work. Here's your reward as promised. Gilbani is not blessed with the most fertile fields. Nothing would grow if we didn't spread fertilizer around from time to time like this. Likewise, our village wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the quarry. We cannot expect to provide us for any longer. I'm almost level up with the white mage, that's good. Oh wait, a lot more side quests opened up now. Beastly bandits. Leaning Ant wishes his friend was a faster runner. Please, you gotta help my friend. We were minding our own business, carrying some fertilizer, when we got attacked by a group of gherkins. I managed to escape, but my friend was not so lucky. Those rat bastards have doubtlessly got him tied up in the Carmine kitchen. I beg you, save him. Right? All in a day's work. There's a panicked man as well. This charming man is quite panicked. You there, please help my friend. He's been set up by a bear. You'll find him to the west of here. Alright? We'll go to the gherkins first. Anything interesting? Oh, the side quests only give gold and experience. Main quests... yeah, we're gonna go with that staff for the healer. Right, be free. Oh, thank you so much. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened had you not come. In fact, I can't take being here much longer. If you're going to head to back to the village, then thanks once again. I'm going to head back to the village. Thanks once again. That's what it said. I just read something completely different. Switch over to White Mage. See if we can explore that little area there. That should give us a level up, I think. Yeah, it will. Level up. No. I guess it's tied to your current level. Because my paladin got like 50k. I was gonna say, how long does it take for me to change jobs? Holy moly. This is a guy that got attacked by a bear, so let's have a look. That's quite a giant bear here. Be free, foolhardy man. That's a little too close for my liking. Thanks for saving me. You were asked to help with my friend? Would you head back and tell him I'm safe? I need to catch my breath before I try and go anywhere. Right, so we got, what is that, 5? No, 4 side quests. That will most definitely level up our healer. Our paladin is more than fine. We can beat the entirety of Stormblood and not gain a single XP, and we'd still be fine for that next expansion. That's until level 70. And we could do the same for the expansion afterwards. Not touch a single experience and still be fine for the next expansion. We're 2 expansions ahead of levels. And almost 3 expansions. Just been running so many dungeons with the roulettes for the relic weapons unsynced. I mean synced. So normal runs. He is safe. Phew. Could not be more relieved. We often have no choice but to venture outside the village in search of wild plants. If only the bleeding earth we stood upon was more hospitable, we'd never have to put ourselves in such danger. Regardless, all that matters is my friend is safe. Thank you. Level up. Level 61. That was the whole reason why I leveled up my paladin, my white mage today. I just saw my friend a short while ago, not a scratch on him. The Empire doesn't consider Gurgan to be bandits, they treat them as they would any other beast. That means when we ask them for help ridding the area of robbers, they tell us it's our responsibility to take care of the pests. That's enough complaining. Thank you for saving my friend from being devoured by those rats. Oh, there's another side quest to open up. Mitch Madness. Hungry Hewer. This hungry Hewer does not know where his next meal is coming from. Good morning. Fancy helping me with an errand? I came here from Alagana to buy food, but I was just told there's been no harvest here either. I thought I might see the wild plants I could pick up instead. However, the area I had my eye on is home to a swarm of midges. If you think you're up to it, I'd like you to take care of these bugs. Meet me back at Alagana if you're willing. Okay, well, we were on our way there anyway. Right, Ansgar. Did you manage to get 3 cores? Sure did. Brilliant. You will help us remove any mineral dust from the water when requiring. These days, before the Empire invaded, the entire village used to go out on vanilla hunts together to collect cores. But we just don't have the bodies for it, now that half of Alagana has been absorbed into the Imperial Army. That's not to say we have any business. That's not to say we'd have any business, even if there were more people around. Dalamud only uses metal for its buildings. Never mind that anyway. Thanks for your help, lad. It's much appreciated. Alright, Galen. You best not have come back without those scores. Is that any way to ask someone for help? Lovely. I'll go to work breaking these up right away. And I just need to mix them into paste and I can apply it to the crack. We should stop it from reappearing for a few years. And any luck, I won't even be around to see the crack again. Apparently the very ground we stand on used to be part of the quarry. Then one day someone decided to start using it as a rest area. Eventually a house was built here. One thing led to another and, well, before anyone knew it, there was a whole settlement that popped up. Anyway, that's enough stories of today. Thank you, lad. No triple trials unlocked yet. Thanks for coming. As you're doubtlessly aware, insects aren't too fond of smoke. I decided to create a smoke bomb to scare them off with the gunpowder we use for quarrying. Use them to deal with the creatures. You'll find them to the west of the village. Giant bridge above us. What does that connect? It's not connected to anything. Can we hit two birds with one stone? Yes, we can. About 3. Yes, we can. Okay, there's one more. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Finished, are you? Fantastic. Here's your reward for helping. I'll head off now to collect what plants I can. Okay, that's all the side quests for now. And nothing else opened up, so let's return to Rogger's Reach. First of all, allow me to commend you on a job both well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. And it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join you. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling too. I heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I've seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers. Maybe that's how I'll think of them myself for bats across the battlefield. But when, not if, the day will come, Lise. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, guardian, Alamigan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons. But they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself. Who knows? Maybe you can be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best begin preparing for the new recruits. Vexus, Lise, it's been a pleasure. $255 for it. That might be good for a retainer. So we'll have to check that on our next stream. Alright, let's talk to Conrad. Is there anything else we can do here for now? Nope. Where men go as one. Conrad wishes to thank you for all you have done in such a short time. Owing to the efforts of you all, we've accomplished a great deal in a short time. Resistance thank you for your service, Silence. I see operations have been proceeding apace in my absence. Elfino. Welcome back, brother. Dearest, I take it your efforts to get our new recruits were successful? Indeed. There were several among the Science ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may, my name is Ardenveld Letinus, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo, for an Alamigo where a woman like my mother never made to suffer. I pray to grant me this honor. You're a true-born son of Garabana, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks in the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we'll soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose General Aldin that we draw up a plan for an assault on Castellum Villadona. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Only introduce that one guy. What about the other two? The two Mikote. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. That's one heck of a castle, though.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Right, that was a long cutscene. And we can immediately turn it in. Speak with Manago. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. I hope we can assist you with set duties. We're here to help after all. The three of you have been busy so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem more sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any of help we can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. Yeah, that's all Alexandrite earrings, so we don't need that. Alright, we got a few main quests here. Then we'll pick these up and then we'll end the then I'm probably gonna end the stream. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna take a warm shower, try and relax my shoulder a little bit, and then prepare for work tomorrow. With vast certainty, he has seen you somewhere before. I beg your pardon. The man who bested guys from Bilser wishes to offer me his assistance. I say this is highly irregular. I've heard it said you had a penchant for aiding a common man. In which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for all else, I think it's important that these momentous events to be recorded with the benefit for future generations. Primary sources are indispensable. I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivation for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log. Vexus, thank you for your service. Now or never after. I think this is one of the guys who had a quest. Alicia. I was a cook before all this. Simple, fair, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. Took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know. And there was always need for cooks. Or at least people who can work whatever the foraging parties team up. Yeah, so you had a quest. Dash of green. Alicia considers the cook pot with a frown. You want help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Tebe for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so, whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. Okay, so this is just one more of these filler quests for experience, etc. No fighting, it seems, just walking around talking to people. Getting that quest, and then we're done for now. We got an Ananta Battle Maid. The Ananta Battle Maid is not one to be trifled with. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need? If so, I have a task for you. I'm a trainer. I was also to expect new recruits this day. Yet nary a one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would-be warriors. Send them on to me, should you chance to find them. Okay, they're all over the place as well. So with that, guys, it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but we also streamed this morning. So in all, we still had 3 hours here. I'm happy with the progress we made. We're now finally reaching into the start of Stormblood. Made a few preparations, we got a few ethers done. We can't fly yet anywhere, but it's just a matter of time. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys liked the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to help me out, please consider subscribing, as it will help me and my channel grow. While you're at it, if you have any tips, comments or suggestions, or would like to see me play another game, let me know down in the comments below and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I hope to see you all in the next Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Till then. Thank you Random Ninja for joining. Thank you Fluffy as always for joining. Thank you General Nox for joining. And last but not least, I know you're watching, baby girl. Thank you for joining. I love you. And I'll see you all in the next Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Till then.
The stars are whispering to the night, a tale of journeys bathed in light. Footsteps fade on the softest ground. Dreams are calling without a sound. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. A lantern flickers soft and slow, guiding hearts where dreams may flow. The sky wears hues of gentle gold. Stories rest as the night takes hold. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. The echoes of the day retreat. Soft lullabies in shadows meet. A gentle hum, a melody, unraveling all memories. Lay your head on the clouds above. Let the winds cradle you with love. Close your eyes, the world will wait. Dreams unfold at the heavens' gates. The echoes of the day retreat. Soft lullabies in shadows meet. A gentle hum, a melody, unraveling all memories.